they caught on fire and I don't know why. Like, I don't know, what are you doing, sir? Like, what did you do in the past like 5 seconds to where you're catching on fire? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new video. So this video is going to be basically me doing a speed build as usual. I decided to do something really cute, something slight, you know, something or whatever. It's like a little tiny living cottage. This is from the Cottage living pack, which I honestly didn't think I was gonna like as much because it's not really my style. Like, I usually build like modern builds. I know like you guys have yet to see me build a modern build, but 9 times out of 10 most of my stuff is like modern looking and very sleek and like, you know, youthful, you know, really cute. But this one I decided to do something like out of the ordinary, and this took a little bit longer than I thought because terrain is actually a lot harder than what it looks like. I don't know, well obviously y'all know what it looks like, but terrain is pretty hard to like work through, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, so what this build consists of is like it's a what is it called, like a tiny home, and it's cottage living. It's gonna be really cute. I actually got this river idea from the Sim Supply. No, sorry, James Turner, because I know he doesn't go by the Sim Supply anymore. Deligracy was telling James to do something like this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this just because it's so out of the ordinary for me to use terrain. I've been trying to really focus on using terrain, but terrain is actually a very hard tool to use in the Sims 4. Personally, to me, I know some people are like masters at terrain, and I applaud y'all because that is something like on a whole nother level, because every time I even think about doing something with terrain, it just becomes all jumbled up. So as you guys can see, like I was trying to like figure it out and like how to make it look very natural and not so like forced, like it looks like it wasn't supposed to even be there to begin with. So yeah, there's that aspect of it. Let's see what else. And then, oh yeah, so right here I am building. I wanted to do a second floor. I wanted to see how that would look, but I don't think I ended up keeping it. Yeah, I didn't end up doing that. I built this like a while ago, and I'm just now finally doing a voiceover for it, so that's why some of this might be a little bit blurry to me of like my remembering of what I built. I just know it ended up being like a really cute like cottage type of vibe. But yeah, this is what did I end up doing here? Oh yeah, I'm trying to create like a little door, like a frame, like with, so for some reason with The Sims 4, I don't know if it's for just console purposes, but in console, whenever you try and use the anchors, what are they called, pillars, whenever you try to use pillars, once I set pillars down in the game, I cannot like delete them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm clicking on something completely wrong, but whenever I try and use pillars on The Sims 4, it might be a glitch in my game. I don't know what it is, but it won't let me delete it. So I like always make sure it's 100% and 20% what I want to do before I put it down. And I'm always scared to use the pillars because I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to delete it, and then I don't want to go through the pain of like undoing everything I've already built before I delete that. Does that even make sense? So yeah, there's that aspect of it. But yeah, and then we are gonna go into I love these doors that came with it, but I didn't end up, what did I end up using? No, I think I did end up using those doors. And I thought it ended up turning out really cute. I really do like, obviously the edges I ended up putting with like bushes and flowers and things like that, so it doesn't stay so like, you know what I mean? Like it's just looking a little crazy right now, but it's gonna, don't worry, it gets better, but yeah, so for this speed, yeah, it's gonna be quick. I think it's like, it shouldn't be that long. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was taking me that long, but for some reason, tiny builds take me a lot longer than regular builds because I'm compromising a lot of the space. Like right now, how I'm making this even skinnier, like the bridge. I don't know, I feel like I overthink with tiny builds because it's so precise and it's so small, but you want to make the most out of the build and you want to make it look like it's worth, like, you know, someone downloading or someone, you know, getting it. So I just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And yeah, around here I ended up flattening everything out, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is like my second video of my gaming channel, and I'm like really excited about it because I think that this is gonna be good for me. I spoke about it again in my first video of how I was just like just, you know, putting myself out there as far as gaming, because I really do love gaming. Like I have it's very therapeutic for me. I have a desire for it. It's really fun. It's new. It's something that, you know, not new, but it's more of like, it's therapeutic. And I do find Sims to be new frequently when I haven't played it in a while. Like sometimes I have to put Sims down and I play it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this game. But sometimes it can get pretty repetitive if I do it too much. But this game's all about simulations, or this YouTube channel. And I'm gonna end up playing a lot of stuff like City Skylines, Grand Theft Auto, all kind of stuff, you know, eventually. But for right now, I'm focusing on The Sims 4. I do plan on starting a city with you guys. I think that'll be really fun, because I don't know, there's something relieving about, especially black girls in gaming. I feel like we don't have a lot of representation as far as the gaming channel goes with black girls. And there's a couple I do follow, like D Sims, X Mirror, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. There's a couple in brown girl gaming. I follow her as well. She does really funny like sim vlogs. It's incredible the way she does her production of her YouTube videos. But I feel like it's very rare that we see like black women in gaming, and I think that you know, what's a little bit more representation out there. Yeah, so I feel like that's really important. So that's why I also decided to game, because I wanted to see more of myself, and so I decided to do it. And I do think it's really important that you follow people that look like you. Not every single person, but I do think it's important that, you know, you have that relationship with people you can resonate with. You know what I mean? I feel like it's very important. Not that, you know, Deligracy is bad, because I love Deligracy. I love Little Simsy. Those are like my two top favorite channels. I know that's crazy, because it's like, it's so cliche to say like Deligracy and Little Simsy, because they're such popular YouTube channels for The Sims 4. But I genuinely love their content. Like, I love Deligracy's chill vibe, and then when I'm feeling like really hyped up, I go watch Little Simsy, and she is like amazing when it comes down to things like keeping myself like motivated with filming, like as far as like having that motivation of like, oh my god, da, 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 you know what I mean? Anyway, I just went on a whole little random tangent. Let's get back into this build. So with this build, I also had a hard time trying to figure out a gate with this, just because you see where it started to get a little island living looking, and I was like, okay, no, I wanted to keep it cottage core. Again, I do not build cottage like housing, homes, Sims. Like, I don't do stuff like this. So to do things like this, it's like I don't know, it's very abnormal to me. And this is the part where I wish I had the vampire pack, because the vampire pack, you have that grass wall that you can put on the walls and stuff like that. I do not have the vampire, just because I personally didn't want a bunch of vampires in my Sims game. And I don't like the fact that when you download something, like they're everywhere. I'm sure there's mods for PC, but for console, there's only but so much we could just work around, and I didn't want a bunch of vampires in my damn game. So I never downloaded the vampire pack. But that is one of the things I wish I did, because I do like the garden area that comes with that. Like, I like the grass and all that stuff that they have. But anyway, right here I am trying to figure out a little farming section, you know, crops, so that like this is not a starter home, by the way, so y'all can, you know, kiss that out the window. This is more like I'm building, and however much this costs is how much it costs. But yeah, I think it's really cute. I think it ended up turning out great. This part with the crops, I was having a little difficult time, because I wasn't sure how big I wanted it or how small it should have been. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I ended up making it pretty small. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger, but I guess not. Again, I built this like so long ago, and I'm just now like doing a speed build on it. But yeah, for the chicken coop, I did like the fact that cottage living, they involved animals in it, and I know some people were still not satisfied with cottage living. I think they actually outdid themselves with this pack. I liked it. I do think the world could have been a little bit more what's the right word for it? I think the world could have been more interactive, like as far as like, you know how they have like that shopping center where you can go and like you can view stuff. I feel like you should have been, maybe not necessarily been able to like go into the shops and like fully, you know, do all that stuff like open world. Well, they should have done an open world vibe, but I'm saying like, you know how you can click on in Cottage Living, like in that little town square, you can click and go like, oh, window shop. I feel like there should have been a button where you could press and be like, go into it, kind of like when the hospitals, like when you have babies in the Sims 4 and you don't actually go into, well, I guess you do go into the hospitals. You do go into the hospitals now, so I guess, you know, but you know what I mean, like there could have been a way where we clicked it and then they just went inside, kind of like the Sims 3 vibes, Sims 3 pets. Like I feel like it could have been like that. And right here, the bed, it was very difficult to try and figure out. I think I ended up changing it like one more time, trying to figure out where everything should go. And it's a very like little small like studio nook space. I was really pushing and testing the limits with this, because when I tell you guys this small space was like, okay, I do not know what to put in this because it was so small to me, but I ended up making it work, and I thought this was super cute. Oh my god, I love this like little refrigerator. Would I personally have this in my house? Absolutely not. Is it cute? Yes, I think it's cute as far as like Sims, but like would I personally use it? No. Do I end up going with a shower? Oh yeah, I think I ended up going with a shower, not a tub, because I think a tub is way too big for this small like section. But I do end up liking it. It ended up being like a cute little small studio space type vibe. You can definitely have 2 people live here. I would say that's about it. Probably like a grand folks home, or like maybe someone who just wants to live like not necessarily off the grid, but more like to themselves. You know, they own a little farm and they sell their crops, you know, that kind of vibe. Yeah, I think it, yeah, this we're gonna do like a cute little walkthrough too towards the end, but I think it ended up being really cute. What else? Yeah, right here with the doors, I do like the flooring. I usually 9 times out of 10 when I'm building, I use like wood flooring. Wood flooring is just so like chef kisses to me. I don't know, I feel like it is. My cat is like, what are you talking to? She's not used to me talking. Well, she is, because I vlog also, because I have like a main channel, and that'll be actually down below if y'all want to go look at it, you know, whatever. It's like a little sneak peek. But yeah. And so, okay, I think I ended up, wow, I ended up using a tub? No way. No, I think I ended up going with a shower. Did I rearrange? Oh, I did end up rearranging some things. I knew it. It just didn't make sense to me. I know myself, you know, something slight. But now I feel like okay, now, yeah, this definitely adds a little bit more. Okay, what? Okay. I forgot what I did, so I'm like looking back, I feel like I'm watching it with y'all, and I'm just like, what the hell did I do with this? But okay, yeah, I did end up using a shower, because I was like, there's no way in hell I ended up using a tub in that small ass bathroom. Like there was not even enough room to like get around necessarily. But yeah, I think it ended up, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, we're back on track, because I was like, at first I was like, what the hell is this? But okay, it ended up fixing itself. We're back on track. We're good to go. We got this, you know. It's fine. It's fine. Let's all calm down. I do also want to end up doing a couple of CC reviews that I'm excited about for the PC part. So that's probably what I'm going to be filming later on tonight. I'm just going to probably get a little bit more ready and like, you know, I feel like speed builds causes for like lazy casual days, but like CC reviews, I'm getting dolled up because I'm ready to like look and be like, what? You know, I'm excited about it. I love like looking at CC reviews because again, I am from console. I never really got a chance to use CC, so that's really exciting to me. I do feel like it's something different, and it's something that I don't know, I'm like really excited to like, I guess, use and learn and things like that. So yeah, we are gonna just end it here. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the speed build. It's about like 8 minutes left, and yeah, enjoy my little montage of the rest of it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Also, my sim does catch on fire on the end. I do not know why my sim is catching on fire. I have no idea, but like I know when I was doing this speed build, they caught on fire, and I don't know why. Like I don't know, what are you doing, sir? Like what did you do in the past like 5 seconds to where you're catching on fire? I have no idea, but y'all see it at the end, so y'all see it. But yes, that is basically it, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Thank you so much.
Got me on some motherfucking selfless shit, telling them about the magic that I found in you. You love me and I love you too. Boo-hoo. My family for Thanksgiving, your family for Christmas. We talking about baby names and business. I'm folding your clothes, I'm doing your dishes. I'm picking your son up from school, listen. I thought I was safe, I knew I was safe. And then you got distant. Then you started tripping, attention went missing. So I tried to find you. Tell me what's up in your head, leave that past behind you. Childhood trauma, planted deep in your roots. You saying you just needed space to recoup. And you just needed space for you, up out of the blue. Now I'm back at my mama's house like what did I do? But it's cool, I just see you on the weekends I guess. Loving you was my weakness I guess. Cause I ain't see the signs, you was fucking with us at the same time. Furthest thing from my mind, I'm telling y'all I was blind. You telling her you gon' break up with me, just need more time. Then come back to me crying like he mine. You the best lover that I'ma ever find. Hope you brought the tissues with you. You got some issues with you. Yeah. You got some issues with you. You got some issues with you. You got some issues with you. Yeah. You got some issues with you, boy. You got some issues with you, boy. You got some issues with you, boy. Yeah. You got some issues with you. Yeah. You got some issues with you. Yeah. And when you see me pop, don't call my phone, my nigga, you block. When you see me pop, don't call my phone, my nigga, you block, nigga. My nigga, you block. My nigga, you block, nigga. Block. Hey. You got some issues with you. Yeah. Okay. Let me hear that. Around you that she really ain't shit. Whole time she was paying your rent. And in the apartment she ain't know that I was staying up in. Boy, you need a bishop with you. You got some issues 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 with you. Yeah. You got some issues with you. You got some issues with you. You got some issues with you. You got some issues with you, yeah. And it's the first time that I ever felt like this. Got me on some motherfucking selfless shit. Telling them about the magic that I found in you. You love me and I love you too, boo-hoo. My family for Thanksgiving, your family for Christmas. We talking about baby names and business. I'm folding your clothes, I'm doing your dishes. I'm picking your son up from school, listen. I thought I was safe, I knew I was safe. And then you got distant. Then you started tripping, attention went missing. So I tried to find you. Tell me what's up in your head, leave that past behind you. Childhood trauma, planted deep in your roots. You saying you just needed space to recoup. And you just needed space for you, up out of the blue. Now I'm back at my mama's house like what did I do? But it's cool, I just see you on the weekends I guess. Loving you was my weakness I guess. Cause I ain't see the signs, you was fucking with us at the same time. Furthest thing from my mind, I'm telling y'all I was blind. You telling her you gon' break up with me, just need more time. Then come back to me crying like he mine. You the best lover that I'ma ever find. Hope you brought the tissues with you. You got some issues with you. Yeah. You got some issues with you. got some issues with you. You got some issues with you. Yeah, yeah. You got some issues with you, boy. You got some issues with you, boy.